Today what I'm going to try to do is to also try to go live on my Facebook group. So just give me just a second. I just have a couple of things that I just have to do for that. Um, ugh, and it's just a matter of getting used to doing this, but I think it should all work just fine. Um, and like I say, we're just waiting to go live into my Facebook group. Just something that Facebook has changed a little bit on us. So it looks like I'm live. So we will go ahead and I will see if I can get on down to my desktop from here. Did it go wrong? What happened? Something went wrong? Oof, I just don't know. This is just something that I'm having. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to just go back to my dashboard and see what happens. Here we go. We'll just enter into that thing, and I'm sure we're going to get going on this very, very quickly. All right. So now what we want to do is I just want to go down. Well, I'll just have a quick little chit chat here. Hello, Judy. Hello, Felicia. So it is a bit of a learning curve for me on this particular thing. So welcome to card sketch number 220. Wasn't here yesterday because it was part of a stamp camp that had amazing fun folds in there. The ladies seemed to really enjoy it. So that's something that it was a lot of fun to do. And of course, then at that point, I couldn't do my card sketch yesterday because of that commitment that's in there as well. All right. So this is all part of a live. So if you don't like me talking with different people, just beware that it's live. If you don't like it, watch it on replay and then you can scoot on by. So card sketch number 220. Oh my goodness, you guys. So let me just go on down here to my desktop. And I have to also sort of go over to this part over here. And I'm just seeing, it's weird. I didn't think that would be there. But anyways, I have no comments. I think what's going to have to happen is when it comes to my Facebook group itself, I'll go in and make the comments afterwards. So hello, Felicia and Judy and Marjorie and Evelyn from Germany. Awesome. That is amazing. I love it when you can join me on there as well. Okay, so this is card sketch number 220, simple card sketch. And I am going ahead and I am using, I don't know, this Snowy Wonder. We probably should have used this for a stamp camp, except for our demonstrators down south. Don't really care for anything with snow in it, but this is such a dang cute thing. I want to show you this designer series paper. And honestly, this card is all about this designer series paper. Has the little globes, the big globes, houses. This reminds me of not so much the colors, but in Norway with all the houses and that sort of stuff there. Some snowman, penguins, what snowy scene wouldn't be, and this one as well. And then let's just flip this over and take a look here. And on the other side, we have this. Not sure. I think this one, and I think I said this the other day, I think this is pumpkin pie. It's on the back of the penguins. I think that could almost be used for a Halloween one. We have a plaid. We have some candy canes. This one's gorgeous. This petal pink with snowflakes on it. And then this side there as well. Also in this suite is included is this beautiful ribbon that's there. Hello, Colette. Oh, thank you so much, Colette. That is very, very nice. And it's this pom-pom ribbon, which is a lot of fun because I don't know, it's fun. I've seen it where people have actually colored it. And then it also has these snowflakes. And of course, the other day I did a shaker card with this and it worked okay. They do kind of get stuck on their edges, but it'll work great. And you can use those for embellishments as well. But you know me, I always seem to switch it up and go and combine a bunch of different suites. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so this is our card sketch. I'm just going to put that off to the side. Very, very simple. Like, it doesn't even have a layer, you know, underneath. It has just, oh, and I see I didn't get a piece of basic white in here for this. Anyways, this is Petal Pink. And this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2, which gives me this card base. So whenever I do a card sketch, how much is on the roll? 10 feet. There's 10 feet on here. I mean, that's not normal. Or 10 yards, sorry, not 10 feet, 10 yards. So that's a lot on this roll. I've gone ahead and I've done make and takes, and I still have a lot of those on there. All right, so just a regular card base. So on my card sketch, I'll go 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That just means the finished card size. Oh, you're welcome, Felicia. And then we have card layer number 2 is this piece here, which is 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. And then we have this piece that is 1/2 inch by 2 1/2 on there. Okay, so I went and I used that snowy designer series paper. I thought this would look really nice. And look at this. This is on the back of that holly, and I guess we could use that holly. But what I want to do is I want to, and I'm going to make sure that this matches. Oops. Maybe it goes this way. There we go. Whenever you have a design like that, you want to make sure that it matches. But I went, and I know this is Petal Pink, and I know this is Poppy Parade, and there's, this says Garden Green in here, but I think Shaded Spruce goes really good with this. I'll show you the Shaded Spruce. So I'm going to go ahead and use Shaded Spruce in there. It's neat to be able to attach and do different colors combinations, right, than what we're used to. So I went ahead and I marked this at a 1/2 inch on that side, 1/2 inch on that side. And what did I say this was? This was 4 1/2. So I think I'm also going to go in and mark a 1/2 inch on the top. And that's just so that I've got equal, and I don't normally do this, but this is where I'll have equal here. Oops, let's just use our pencil. And 1/2 inch there, and we're just going to go a 1/2 inch down here as well. And then I can just go ahead and erase that off, just because there's not another piece of cardstock that's close in there. So yeah. All right, so this is just going to go here. We're going to double check before I put that down, because remember, I want this to line up so that it goes in the angles there. Hello, Andrea. All right, so let's go ahead and put that down. Now, I could use my glue, or I could use my my Stampin' Seal. Let's just go in there. There. You know what? That 1/2 inch isn't marked very well. I'm going to have to eyeball part of it. So just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on here as well. So like I say, we're already almost finished this card, right? So, and like I say, if there's anybody on my Facebook group, I will have to answer those questions afterwards. I'll have to set up my iPad is what I'm going to have to do, is make it so that I can see that. All right, so that goes like that. And then this has this piece here, which is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And then this circle represents an image. So I went ahead and I used my greeting. Oh my goodness, what's it called? It's called Greetings of the Season. These labels, these ones. Notice I don't have my hole in here. I had another second set, so I used my tin snips on there. So let me just go, and that's going to go like that. Now I'm not going to put that on yet because there's I might want to do a few other things yet. And then I also, with this designer series paper, I want to show you this one lot of designer series paper. So there's this one here. And I thought this would be really neat to use one of these globes, the smaller globes in there. These big globes would be great for one image in itself. So I went and I fussy cut it. And you don't really need to fussy cut it because there is a die for this. And I'll show you this die. And I should have used the die instead, but I didn't. Oh, and you know what? I could have, and then it would have. Well, I didn't. I fussy cut it, and then I cut that other part off because it had a pumpkin pie on it. And to me, pumpkin pie and the petal pink just sort of clashed together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to put this up like this. So I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. Like I say, very simple card sketch today. I like mixing them up where they're a little bit more difficult and then easy on here. Now, this card sketch was inspired from yesterday's stamp camp. I switched it up just a tiny bit, but I started doing the card sketch and I found I was going rogue on the card sketch. So I thought, oh, I better do one on my own. All right, so this is just going to sit here just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and that's going to be put there. So see how simple you can do something like that. Now, to me, this depicts to me that this is one of those ones that says from my house to your house. And we do have a stamp set that has that. And I thought I had brought it over. Yes. This Peaceful Season, you really need to see, this is one that comes with dies. It's a mega bundle. And I really like this, Love from Our Home to Yours or Love from My Home to Yours. So whether you're a person that's on your own or whether you're a family or a household that has it, I think that would be great to put across there. So I'm actually going to do something like that on there. I have some shaded spruce and we're, of course, you know me, I'm going to emboss with it. You know, when you love something as much as you do, why not keep doing it? If you don't like to emboss, what you can do is just cut it and you can just go whatever. Now, I did that 1/4 of an inch. Yep, that'll fit. 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to come in with that Love from My Home to Yours because there's only me in the house. And just going to put that there, and I'm going to come in with a block. I'm going to use a block here. This is not a Stampin' Up block. I will tell you that right now. It was an old, close to my heart block. I've asked Stampin' Up to come out with this particular block, size block, because I think we need one that size. So I'm just going to go ahead, put that on there. This is going to be quite a thin one. And we're going to use white embossing powder on there. Now, I'm wondering, like I say, I'm going to have to check the feed for the Facebook. I think, like I say, I'm going to bring down my iPad and work off my iPad. My split screens don't work too well, and I'd be better with 2 monitors. So, and I'm not very techy. So just to get some of that going is, I find I lose the screen, and we don't want to lose the screen. So I'm just going to heat set this. But I want to also do another image or sentiment on there as well. Yes, Colette, that's exactly what these are for, is a starting place, just to give you inspiration. Now, if you go to my Facebook group, which the link is down below, If you go under images, you'll find it. I do have a file that started with some of my images or some of my sketches, and I haven't updated it. But I should do that. All right, so I'm going to come in and let's just cut this. Just cut this like this. And then on the smaller part, this is the small dimensionals. I'm just going to cut a strip off the end here. That's the beauty of those small ones, that's for sure. I use up the edges more than I use the other ones. So there you go. Okay. And then let's go here. Oh, I've announced last, July's winners for the sketches in the mystery challenge. I see, Andrea, you're on here. You also won last month as well. So I have your, do I want it up there or do I want it down here? You know what? I'm going to put the other sentiment, figure out what other sentiment. Do I want to go season's greetings? I'd really like to have Merry Christmas. Merry Christmases. You know what? This one, the Reindeer Fun, has Merry Christmas on it. So I'm going to actually use that one, and that's a 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to go in and cut a 1/2 inch on here. Yeah, and you know, just to let you know, for the International Stamp Camp, I am using this Reindeer Fun. So if you are interested, let me know. And if you're not in our market, I can hook you up with somebody else in a market. Because we're the international, and this is from around the world. Yeah, registration, the pre-registration's already open, which lots of people already pre-registered, that's for sure. All right, so let's just, I know I did that. I'm going to just do it again. And I'll come in with this. And then this way I'll know where to put that other sentiment. So we're just going to go in here. It's a nice Merry Christmas. You can't go wrong with Merry Christmas. Yes, Andrea, I've got it upstairs by the door. But of course, you know, with everything happening the way it's happened, I really haven't been myself. I can't believe I haven't been posting certain things. And it's what it is, right? And life goes on, so I don't have, you know, I could always post them another time. So yeah, this month's winners are going to be listed at 11 o'clock, I think I put it on there. This card sketch will be posted at 10:45. I'm sure I put the new one on. Boy, I tell you, there's sometimes that I can't remember what I've done. That doesn't happen to us, does it? Okay, so anyways, and you know what? I want to put this little house in there too, as well. So I'm thinking to myself, if I come in here, let's grab that, and let's grab a block. I'm going to put that on the inside piece as well. Got some glue on here. I just put that there and we'll fix that up. All right, so I have this Merry Christmas here as well. And you know what? I think what I could do is I could have that go up there and then this down here. And then this part right like this. We could do this. We could do this off a little bit like this. I think that's the way I'll do it. Or let's put Merry Christmas up there and this down here. No, I like this. Like this. And then this Merry Christmas. Now, just like this. I originally was going to put this twine on here, but I don't know if it'll go. Let's see. I'm going to put the Merry Christmas right in the middle. So I'm going to come in with my dimensionals. And one more there. That on there. Okay, now I do have to go ahead and fix this on here. And I think, you know what? I'm just going to glue it on because I've got the image popped up and I've got this sentiment popped up. Let's just put that up a little bit there. I really like this. I could have used garden green on here as well, but I really like this shade. You know, I gotta put that kind of centered there, like that. And then on the inside, let me grab a piece of basic white. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Now I'll have to cut this one as well. 3 3/4 by 5. And I want to put that house. We're going to have to put this onto here. Just like that. If we're going to come in with our poppy parade. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. And what we could have done was we could do some masking on the inside, but I think I'll just leave this for the time being, just like this. Oh, there's a bit of images on there, but that's okay. We'll just go like this. And I'm going to come in with my pool party lens. And even though I did use a water-based ink on there, I'm just going to come in and I want to get some pool party in here so it shows that it's the window. And let's go ahead and instead of the pumpkin pie that, whoops, sorry, I'm out of the view here. Instead of the pumpkin pie, I'm going to come in with petal pink. And you know what we could have done? We could have done a door that's green. We could have done that. Anyways, let's go ahead and put this on here. Let's put that there. And then what we also want to do is we want to turn around and we want to embellish with this. Now, I think my most favorite embellishments out of the whole catalog are these cute little ones here. And this comes with the reindeer days one. So let me just go ahead and let's just take, well, let's see. There. Take one right here. And then let's take one of the bigger ones and just put right there. So there's our card. Oh, hello, Colleen. I just have to see what you said there, Felicia. I can't. The inside layer because it balances the weight of the card. Plus, it looks more finished. Yeah. Well, I do try to finish the inside of the card. But yeah. Anyways, so there we go. There's our card for today. That is using card sketch number 2. Here we go. 220. Remember to go in and actually go and Remember to go in and like my video, share my video. I really do truly appreciate that. Plus, another thing, can you make sure that why not enter into one of our challenges, right? This is a sketch challenge. Like I say, the winner is thank you. Simple. Simple. I tend to make an awful lot of the designer series paper. I remember the day when I couldn't even use designer series paper because I was afraid. I was a hoarder, right? So anyways, that's kind of funny, but thank you very much. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. And yes, Jan, you crack me up. Yes, would this not be nice with this on there for the outside of the envelope? I don't when I have my cards, I don't know what I do and where they're going to go, whether or not they're going to be people that or whatever. So I don't, unless they're going out in the mail, the envelopes don't get decorated, but those are great. Aren't they? They're so cute. Awesome. All right, you guys, have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock Pacific time, and that'll be where I do a 3D project or I do a fancy fold card. Take care. Bye for now.